What's up, people? We are back again, the Daily Smoke. But this is the Smoke Sessions, Session 1. And I am your boy, Big Ruck.
The Jam.
And we are starting. What's up, man?
What's up, brother, man? How's it going?
Chilling, man.
Welcome, everybody, to the first Smoke Session.
Yes, episode Session 1. Session 1 of the Smoke Session.
Of the Smoke Session.
Shit. Yeah, we're going to get off into some different stuff, you know what I'm saying, than we normally do on Mondays and Wednesdays. It's not going to be nearly as serious.
Yeah, we're going to have a little fun, talk about some entertainment, talk about a few other things.
Yeah.
But we also have some other things coming up for y'all as well that I think y'all will find interesting.
Most
like,
definitely.
for example,
we're going to start doing product testing. So we're going to reach out to a lot of the, if not all of the smoke shops in Houston. So if y'all are a smoke shop and you watching, hit us up. We'll come through. We'll do your product, test some of y'all product on air. You know what I'm saying? And,
yeah.
And what we've found that is when we go to these smoke shops and we tell them that, they start giving us samples like what these are right here to test out on the show. And that's the first thing we're going to do tonight. This comes from HyLyfe SmokeShop. All right, and they're on 3802 Cartwright Road, Suite 104. It's in Missouri City. The zip code is 77459. We'll put that information up again a little bit later. And also remember, if y'all go to this smoke shop, anything you buy, if you say that you're there because of the Daily Smoke, you get a 15% discount. Normally you need this to get that, but because it's us and we're special, you get an automatic 15% discount.
You know we got to take care of our people.
No doubt. Remember, that's HyLyfe Smoke Shop, spelled HYLYFE. Smoke Shop. All right, now let's get into this. So we have Thunder Boys. Jungle Boys from Los Angeles Farms. This is gelato. All right.
Now this is a CBD strain. It's just not THC. So because it's CBD, it is legal in the state of Texas. So
exactly,
this is not anything illegal that we're doing right now.
Absolutely, this is all CDB. So we're gonna be testing some CDB products. We got some stuff we're gonna roll up and try, and we also got a big ass pre-roll right here, and this is Packwoods, Los Angeles. It's called Insane. It's 2 grams of flour. Let's see, Nug Run sauce. It's flour infused with strain-specific extract. Okay, it has a glass filter. That's pretty dope. And this one is called Lemon Mints. All right, so we're gonna light that one while we roll up the next one.
All right.
You wanna do it like that?
Yeah, we can do it like that.
All right, bet. So, how y'all feeling out there, man? If y'all got something to smoke, whether this CDB or the real thing, go ahead. We don't advocate smoking cigarettes, but you know.
Okay, we need a lighter.
Oh, we do need a lighter. Can't have the Daily Smoke without having a lighter.
Thank you, Brother B.
Oh, bet. Okay, cool. So yeah, man, light that thing up, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to roll some of this. Oh, what is this again? What was it called? Gelato. Yeah, I'm gonna roll up some of this gelato. See what this CDB gonna do for you. People say that CDB doesn't get you high or doesn't give you a high, but I've talked to a lot of people who smoke CDB, and CBD. I keep saying it, and they say it actually does give you a high, but it's a different high. It's like a real mellow high. So we're gonna see what it tastes like.
It actually doesn't taste like anything.
Really?
It's the smoke itself is light. I don't feel any like urge to choke, cough, or anything like that. So it's actually nice.
Okay. Cool,
it's a very smooth smoke.
Bet. Hey, Los, you got one of those cones or some papers?
Yeah.
I want to take a hit.
Yeah, definitely.
That is very nice. It's very nice.
No significant smell.
No.
We don't need no fakey weed. If it ain't real weed, fuck it. Why am I fucking with it?
Okay.
You might need that for packing purposes.
Yes, sir.
And another thing we don't have is an ashtray.
Ah, yes, we don't.
Oh,
there we
there
go. So, man, we had a good show, man.
We did have
a
a good
show earlier, man. Really good show. So yeah. Make sure y'all tap into the Monday and Wednesday shows, man, because those are the main shows that we talk about some real good stuff. We talk about everything on those shows. But
as far as this is concerned,
this is recreation time.
For those of y'all who don't understand the difference maybe between regular weed and CBD, just like anything else, there's multiple parts to a weed plant. You know, no plant is just made of one thing.
Right.
And THC is the molecule in the weed plant that gets you high. Whereas CBD is the molecule in the plant that has a lot to do with its ability to kill pain,
right.
Lower blood pressure, things like that. It's the mellow part of the weed.
Right.
And so eventually you have people who have grown strains that have no or virtually no THC.
Right.
But is all CBD. And so that's what this is. This is someone actually grew this plant. Here you go. Someone actually grew a plant, and it comes just like weed. It looks, you know, it has buds and everything else. But instead of getting you high, you get a very nice, mellow, kind of chill effect when you smoke it.
Right.
You know, and so
it helps with, you know, pain,
lowering blood pressure.
Yeah.
For people who going through cancer treatments, it's also one of the things that helps them deal with a lot of the nausea and things like that they might have as a you know, side effect of like what is it, chemo. That's what I'm trying to think of. So it has a lot of CBD is kind of the medicinal side of marijuana. So when you're thinking about, you know, if you're having, you know, back problems and pain or things like that, then the CBD might be something you want to try. You know, it's one of those things that a lot of people who do try it when it comes to pain management find it's really beneficial. So what do you think as far as the smoke and how's it feeling?
It's really smooth. It's really smooth. I haven't felt any effects yet.
I feel a little something.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Okay.
It's a slow builder, but I can feel it starting to do a little something.
Okay.
So yeah, I got a little tingle in the cheeks.
All right. Bet.
And these cheeks.
Right.
Just to be sure.
I hope so. I hope you ain't getting tingling in the other cheeks.
Because regularly we get that tingle. Regularly we get that tingle in the cheeks.
Man.
But yeah, so that's pretty nice. Now
another thing about CBD is they can also get CBD from hemp.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can't get THC from hemp.
Yeah, hemp doesn't have any THC in it. That's one of the reasons why in some places it's actually been legal for years versus, you know, regular marijuana. But hold on, because I don't want to finish that. I want to get to this.
Okay, bet.
I want to try this one.
You know, did you know that in the past, before, because a lot of places even started outlawing hemp for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing about that is, before, if you had a farm, you had farmland, it was against the law if you didn't grow hemp.
Sure enough.
That's how useful it was.
Right.
Yep.
Like you could, at one point, you could even pay taxes in the U.S. with hemp. As you know, you could literally, if you got excess hemp, instead of giving them cash for your taxes, you could literally say, okay, I got so many, you know, dozens of bushels of hemp. Here you go.
Right.
And that was considered currency.
Right. See,
how-
that's dope, man.
That's how valuable it is.
Right. That's when the barter system still meant something.
Okay, that's another real smooth smoke.
Oh, yeah? Let's see what this is like.
Oh, that's got a nice flavor to it, though.
It does taste different.
Yeah, you can definitely taste the difference in that.
Yeah.
I think maybe because the wrap on this.
Oh, yeah, the wrap.
The wrap on this, we don't know where that is, but we're used to those papers, so we know we can kind of
Right.
discount that, you know, the taste of the paper, so we know what the weed actually tastes like. But
So
that's
this lemon mints that we were smoking at first, it's a hybrid.
okay. Now, when it comes to the realm of CBD, I'm not sure what a hybrid would mean, but interesting.
I think it's still
Sativa.
dealing with sativa and indica.
Okay.
Because I guess it just, what type of plant it actually is or whatever.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
The buds look really pretty. I would have liked to see what it looked like before.
Oh wow! Yeah,
Right,
it's got a lot of purple in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if the camera can pick that up. There you go.
So the next thing we're gonna get off into, hey Bob, test it out. Oh, it's CBD.
Right.
I know you're staying away so you can get a job, but it's CBD.
I can't bother with you.
Yeah, it's CBD. And brother Bob will be joining us. Bobby Blackhand / Bishop, all of that. Bobby Blackhand, the cameraman. He will be joining us on some of these, man, especially when we get to talking about comic books and shit like that and
Hell yeah.
movies. Yeah, he gonna be in here with us.
That's one of the main things we're gonna do here with the smoke sessions is talk about entertainment, things that we find interesting. That could be movies, television, comic book. Right? It's a nice one.
That tastes
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, movies,
Real
television,
smooth.
all kinds of stuff. So whatever, and if y'all have suggestions, on things that we might talk about on future episodes, leave them down in the comments, and we definitely gonna take a look at any comments that are left on the video. So let us know,
Absolutely.
and we definitely look into it for you. If you got a movie you want us to review,
Man, yeah, if y'all got some good anime, good cartoons, good movies, good sci-fi, something like that, man,
Berserker,
let us know, man. Let us
Hero
know.
Academia.
Just give us something to look at. Because, this is part of our job. We have to sit back and be lazy and watch these things.
if
It's
we don't
work.
mind doing this work for you,
Right. We sacrifice for you guys.
Okay, so let's talk about Boba Fett.
Yes, let's talk about it.
Okay, now for those of you who may not know, Boba Fett is the latest in a series on Disney Plus that they're doing. Last year was The Mandalorian, so as one of their offshoots from the Star Wars universe. And so now they're doing Boba Fett, and it's the story of, I guess you could say, his retirement from bounty hunting.
Right,
So,
pretty much.
Yeah. So, okay, now from this point on, spoiler alert if you haven't watched the show yet.
Right.
But it's basically about Boba Fett being wanting to, apparently getting out of the bounty hunting business and going into the crime boss business. He takes over on Tatooine from the territory that used to be Jabba the Hutt's. Yeah. He takes over Jabba the Hutt's territory through a chain of events that they mention but don't really show in the episode.
Right.
But it's jumping back and forth between that and flashbacks of some things that happened to him prior to him taking over.
Right.
So he got lost in the desert and got saved by some, well, not saved, he got taken by some sand people.
Yeah.
And then, the story goes from there. Man,
I'm loving it.
The Marvel series alone on Disney.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I gotta love it.
Oh, we're gonna get into a whole episode about Marvel. Probably a couple of episodes.
Yeah, we might have to do that. Might be 2 episodes. That could
For
be.
real.
That could definitely be some multi-layered conversations right there. Because once they opened up the multiverse, it's on it.
Yeah, and they were talking about since they opened up the multiverse that they were thinking about merging the Star Wars franchise into the Marvel franchise some kind of way.
If they do that and they do it well, that is a cash cow forever. It's just that plain and simple. If they could manage to somehow do that and make it work, the levels of money they would make for the next 30 years.
Hey man, I ain't gonna front, this might sound crazy, but if I ever saw a Jedi fighting a mutant, I would probably have an orgasm, dog.
Justified.
Like just on some real nerd shit, my nigga. On some
Nigga
real
just
nerd
look
shit.
at the screen and go,
This is a fucking Jedi fighting a fucking mutant. What the hell, dog?
Wolverine
Like,
going against
man.
against Darth Maul.
Maul.
Oh, that
Hey,
would be
man.
a fucking battle, dude.
Hey,
What the
man.
fuck?
Hey man.
Okay.
Hey, dog. Yeah, nerd moment.
I
I
gotta
have a lot of those.
I gotta agree with that assessment. If they do manage to cross those universes and make it work, oh damn, that would be so. Oh, that
Man.
you'd have nerdgasms for years off of that shit.
For real, man. Hey, man. Again, y'all. HyLyfe SmokeShop. Shout out to Sohail, man. Sohail is I think he was the manager or something like that. He's the guy that I spoke with, and he gave us the product to test, man. He was such a cool dude, man, when I walked in there and spoke with him, man. Such a cool dude, man. So if y'all go there, man, try it out. HyLyfe SmokeShop, HY-LYFE SmokeShop. It's on 3802 Cartwright Road, Suite 104, Missouri City, 77459. So what we got next?
Now, for those who don't know, there's a series on Netflix called Dragon's Blood. It's actually DOTA Dragon's Blood. It's
merch.
It's based on a video game.
No, merch.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Oh,
This?
that's
Because we're going from a different perspective.
this is that too. That's why I was giving you this part of that.
This is part of it too.
Yeah, man.
But it's called DOTA Dragon's Blood, and when I'm talking, you talk about it because I
Man,
love
this
that
is
show.
done. This is done. So we can light that other one back up.
Alright.
So, first of all, I was kind of bored. I was looking for something to watch, and we all know Netflix has a lot of BS on it, a lot of bullshit. I'll pull up, pull up some of these cartoons I want to see, and they turn out to be really ass, right? So I saw that one, and I was like, okay, the artwork looks pretty good. It looked pretty cool. I read a little bit about what the story was about, so I was like, okay, let me check it out. I was really just trying to find something to watch to go to sleep. I ended up watching like 3 episodes. Man, the storyline is off the chain. All I'm gonna say is you have a lot of dragons, and the dragons are
The animation style.
it's ridiculous.
Okay, now I know a lot of people didn't like Korra. The next Avatar. What was it called? Well, I can understand there was some. I can understand at least from a story perspective. There was a couple of things that I was just kind of like, but okay.
Yeah.
But the artwork, can't argue with the artwork in the artwork in that show in Dragon's Blood reminds me of the art style from Korra. I did not get a chance to look and see if maybe they have some of the same people working on them, but the art style in there is top notch.
Yeah.
Beautiful, clean artwork. When they do a dragon,
man.
they make the dragons look so cool. If you are a fan of dragons, just liking cool, awesome looking ass dragons, check this show out for no other reason other than the dragons are badass. Okay,
And they have these core 5 dragons, right?
the elder worms.
Hey
The
man,
elder worms,
they all look way different, completely different from each other, right? These are some of the dope. Like, if you like tattoos and dragons, I promise you're gonna go get one of these tatted on you, dog. Like, for real, because I'm not.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I know.
That's a good
I know.
idea.
I know. Yeah, man. I don't want to tell you anything in it to spoil anything. So I'm trying to keep it real light. But y'all got to check it out, man. The storyline is off the chain. If anybody out there likes, cartoons, really, really well-drawn cartoons with really well-thought-out storylines,
yeah.
man, this is one of those. So when I saw the art, it kind of reminded me, and I can see where you're saying with Korra.
Yeah.
But if I really think about it now, when you say that, it reminds me of a mix between Korra and what was the vampire? Castlevania.
I knew you was gonna say
Yeah.
Castlevania. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good. Yeah. That's more accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first thing when I saw the artwork, I'm like, this reminds me of Korra, and then I'm like, okay, I can see. I
Yeah.
watched the first episode.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I can see the art frame. I can see what I can get myself into
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. And it gets better and better, man. The storyline just gets better and better. You get a lot of twists. Shit changes. This character is this way, and then later on it's something different about him. You find out everybody on there has a backstory. You know what I'm saying? And that backstory is interesting. And that backstory plays a part in the actual story that's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's pretty dope, man. It's really dope, really well written. That was almost a tongue tie. Really well written.
It's gonna be all right.
Really
You'll
well-
get there.
Really well written. Really
But
well
yeah,
written.
I will say this: the writers on that show, man, do an amazing job of creating a story that makes you just want to like. I try very hard not to binge watch anything. That was one of those shows where I had to be real careful and make myself watch a couple episodes and then save some up for the next few days, because I could literally have just sat there and watch it, because you really want to know what's going to happen next, because the story is that good.
It's really that good, man.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is.
Okay,
So,
now the last thing I wanted to talk about
yes, sir.
was going to be. Hold on, I forgot the name
See,
of the show.
so it is good. Because those the same types. That's the same type of shit that happen when you smoking regular weed,
Yeah,
I'm trying
You-
to ass weed.
Now you gonna have to smoke like one of those whole and a half to feel anything, cause your ass don't.
Don't taste bad.
Yeah, it's a nice smoke though, man.
Yeah. Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Why
Peacemaker.
couldn't I think of that? Because it's good.
Yes.
But,
Peacemaker,
yeah.
man.
So, man, this show, Peacemaker, dude. What the hell? Dude, okay.
The Eagle is my favorite.
I admit,
Eagly.
I didn't
Eagly.
get to watch all the episodes that are out, so I haven't seen the last maybe one or two episodes
Yeah.
I might be missing.
Yeah.
But my God, man, this show is crazy.
And it is not meant for kids.
No, it is not.
So if you watched or know what Suicide Squad is, the last Suicide Squad.
Oh, this shit is good.
Good.
See,
Y'all sure y'all supposed to see
nah,
the
you know, it's Suicide Squad. That's the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Suicide
It's
Squad.
the Suicide Squad.
Suicide
Yeah.
Roaches in a good.
No, but check it. So the last Suicide Squad movie was it had him in it.
Yeah,
Peacemaker in it.
John Cena.
This
played by
this
John Cena.
really, it just hit me. Like I felt it hit me. Like this one.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. That hit when it hit me, it felt like a high. Like from regular weed.
Okay.
So
I think the first one hit me. That one, that's mellow. I don't even feel that effect.
wait for a while, and I smoked this one a whole lot more than you have. So hang on to it, cause he said he's done.
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah. So come here,
I'm just trying to get a job.
smoke the rest of that. I bet you feel it. All right. So what was I saying?
Oh, you're talking about the last Suicide Squad.
You got a good one. You pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could tell.
I'm
yeah.
nice. Yeah.
That's some good shit. So bravo, man. Hey, you get I give it a good 8. What you think? 7.5, 8?
I give it an 8.
Yeah,
I give it an 8. Solid 8 on
Yeah.
a scale of 1 to 10. Yeah.
And that's from what I know, because this is my first time ever trying CBD. So I don't know, but he has smoked.
I have
before.
smoked CBD before,
So if he gives it an 8, then it is a solid 8.
yeah, I definitely give it a
So
solid
yeah,
8.
man, good shit, good shit.
Show that shit again.
HyLyfe Smoke Shop, 3802 Cartwright Road, Missouri City.
And this is
That's right
called
from here.
it's Packwoods from Los Angeles. Packwoods, P as in Poppy. Packwoods is from Los Angeles. I know, right? So and it's called Lemon Mints.
And then this one, the other CBD that we had was Jungle Boys Los Angeles Farms, called Gelato.
Yeah.
And it's very, very nice.
Very nice, very nice. So I give them both a thumbs up, man. Now back to motherfucking Peacemaker.
Man.
Say, man, listen. Like I said, it's not made for kids, and it's funny as hell. The dude comes from the Suicide Squad, so he was one of the characters in the last Suicide Squad movie. All right, if you remember the guy who.
With the helmet.
Right, right, the helmet guy. Yeah, he also killed Lieutenant. What was his name? He killed the guy who was working directly with Waller, the guy that was in the military.
Yeah.
So from the first movie, I can't think of his name right now, and he ended up killing him. So he did such a good job that he got a spin-off movie, a spin-off TV show from it.
Right.
Yeah, it was
And
really
man,
dope.
when I'm telling you, the show picks up right where the movie ends.
Yeah.
And the guy is crazy because he was raised to be a killer. His dad was a white supremacist called the White Dragon, and he raised him to be a killer from the time he was young. So he can actually fight, you know. But he's just kind of big and stupid.
Right. It's John Cena.
Right. It's John Cena, but it's like I get the sense that John Cena, he's not dumb in real life.
Right.
But you can tell he's gotten very good at playing dumb.
Yes.
You know,
exactly.
and it really shows in this role because
I didn't think he could act. Shit.
Right.
Especially he done other movies.
And to play, and let's give him some credit too, because like John was saying, to play dumb and do it the way he's doing it, because it really seems like he's a believable dude,
right.
And you can tell he's actually not dumb, but he's
doing a convincing job.
But I mean,
he's
even
a
the
racist
character,
hero.
like the character, he's dumb, but he's not dumb.
Right. Because
You
he
know
knows
I'm
what he's
saying?
doing.
He knows what he's doing. Yeah, he's
called a peacemaker, and his motto is, "What is it? I'm gonna get peace, no matter
no
how
matter
many men, women, and children I have to kill to
get
get it."
right.
Like what the hell?
The thing is, the same with Batista being what you call it in
Drax.
Drax in
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Well, that Batista, at least as far as from what I've seen, he has done a little more diverse of acting versus what I've seen from John Cena.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I'm not a big fan of John Cena, so maybe he's done other stuff and I just haven't seen it. But as far as his acting ability in this show, I give
it's
him
decent, man.
high grades on his
Yeah.
performance.
It's pretty damn decent,
Yeah.
man. He's funny, man. I think he pulls off the character excellent.
No, but the black girl.
Oh yes, now she's
man.
funny.
Leota.
Yes.
Isn't it Leota?
I think it is.
Yeah, Leota. That character. Man, they got this black girl in there, and she does. Like she starts talking about just the funniest shit, and you have to see it to understand it. I would not do her character justice by trying to imitate the way she talks. But when I'm telling you, man, just that character alone, she steals the show. Just about every scene she steals the show. So kudos to that actress.
Her timing is beautiful,
dude.
Man. Her timing is flawless.
Flawless. When she was like, and I'm just gonna stop talking right now. I'm just not gonna say nothing else. I know I'm not supposed to be talking, so I'm just gonna be quiet. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Be quiet.
Oh, and wait till you find out if you have any type of knowledge about about DC, right? Wait till you find out who she is. That's a trip. That tripped me out.
Okay, so there's a reveal about her.
Yeah, about who she is. Like, I don't want to say it on air because I want them to watch it. You know what I'm saying? But she's somebody who's very, very significant in that part of the DC universe.
Okay.
Like dealing with the Suicide Squad and a lot of other things.
Okay.
She's a very, very, very important character in that. And she is connected to that character. I'll just put it like that.
Okay.
Very closely connected to that character. Yeah.
Okay. I have some ideas now, man. I'm gonna keep watching when I get home to see what that's like.
Yeah, man. So y'all gotta check it out. Listen, y'all got some homework, man.
Yeah.
Y'all got go watch DOTA Dragon's Blood. Go watch what was the other one?
Peacemaker.
Well, yeah, but
We just
the
talked
cartoon, yeah.
Oh, no, it wasn't cartoon. It was Boba Fett.
I mean, Boba Fett, yeah. Boba Fett, Peacemaker, and DOTA, DOTA, man. Y'all gotta watch those three. If you have not, go watch it. And if you have only watched one of them, then you know how good that one is. The other two,
just
that
as
good.
Yeah.
So go watch them, man. Go
check
watch
'em
them.
out.
Yeah. So we did our first product testing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went real good.
Congratulations. Went really good, man.
Yeah.
Say
Shout
what?
out to HyLyfe SmokeShop again. I think we're gonna wrap up this session.
Nah, let's talk a little more, man.
45,
Plus,
45,
we
yeah.
still got
45
we
cents, a little bit more.
we still got a little more to roll up, man. We gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, well,
Don't
yeah.
want to waste
more
that.
We got to
10
do
more
justice
minutes.
by that.
Say
You know, that's
words,
true.
say words,
Let's
say
see.
words. Most definitely. We need another rap. If anybody got one, man. Anybody got another rap?
The hippity hoppity, the hippity.
Or one of those cones.
If you, I prefer a cone, but if you don't have any, we could use one of those. That's cool. Yeah, man. So, anything else that you may have watched that you
Man,
think is really good that people should check out?
I'm gonna tell you. Okay,
Demon
if you have HBO Plus,
Sure.
and especially if you black, go watch Lovecraft Country. When I'm telling you, the guy who plays Kang in the MCU, he's also the main guy from The Harder They Fall on Netflix, the black western they did a little while back. I can't think of his name right now as far as his real name, but awesome up and coming young actor. And he is the main character in this show. And when I'm telling you, if you're a fan of sci-fi, if you're a fan of like fantasy, it combines all of that into one very well written show. Look, I'm getting like you now.
I know, right?
It's not Denzel's kid?
No, I don't think he's Denzel's kid, as far as I know.
I'm just thinking of the one in
Hey, man.
Harder They Fall.
What did you think about Raised by Wolves?
You know what? Okay, I only watched the first episode of that because at the time I didn't have HBO Max.
Yeah.
And I caught it on like, I think it was like they was doing like a free preview on like Hulu or something.
Yeah.
And so I watched the first episode of that and I was really interested.
Yeah.
And now since I've gotten my HBO Max subscription, I just realized like over the weekend that show was on there and I was like, okay, I gotta go back and watch
Hey,
this.
Jonathan, it's one of the best things I've ever watched on what you call it.
Oh,
It was really, really that good, man. It was really, really that good.
damn. Okay.
Like, yeah. I believe they're gonna have a new season coming up. I'm not sure when,
Okay.
but I believe they're gonna have a new season. And yeah, Raised by Wolves, man. That's a must watch.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Lost in Space?
Yes, I did
That's
start
my
that.
shit right
I
there.
haven't finished it.
Bruh.
I haven't
I haven't
finished.
got to the
Bruh.
last season yet. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm saving
so-
that.
yeah, I know.
But
That's kind of how I feel
The
too.
Brave
So
Wolves, I
dope.
watched the first two and I didn't continue from there because I was watching other shit. But yeah, Lost in Space, I've been waiting for that to come back
So
and finish it out.
dope,
That's my
man.
shit right there. I like that.
I like the fact that they've been able to update that with like modern special effects and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then the way that they did that show, yeah.
And the way they did the robot, man.
That was cool.
Say, bro,
Danger Will
I remember
Robinson.
the first one.
man.
Back in the day.
Yeah, I watched
That
the
was
first
so
season,
dope,
but it's
dog.
like it's been. It kind of just left my mind. I just never thought. Just
Man, I
wait
don't
for
know
the next
how,
season.
bro.
It's been out
When
for
I
a while.
watched the first season, cause it took me a long time. I just watched
Yeah, it
it
took me
last
a
year.
long time to get into the shit. I mean,
Not last. Was it last year? Yeah, I just watched it last year for the first time.
Now, I will say this, and this is one that I think a lot of people kind of slipped on. And I'll admit I did not go back and finish the second season, but the
Okay.
first season was so good. It's a show on Netflix called The OA.
Oh, really?
I watched
Okay.
that with that girl.
Yes.
Yeah,
Did you
I
watch the
watched
whole
fir-
thing?
I watched the first season. I haven't went back.
I haven't gotten to do the second season.
Yeah, that was.
But when I'm telling you, that's a slow builder.
Yes.
The story, at first, it's not going to make sense to you. You're going to be sitting there looking like,
Mhm.
what? Huh? How does this happen? Because it's a story of a young girl who went missing. She was blind. And she went missing. And so she'd been gone for years. Her family assumed she was dead. And then all of a sudden, one day she turns up. And not only does she show up, she can see.
I can see.
So there's all kinds of questions about what the hell happened to her, where has she been, and how can she see now?
That was pretty cool.
But the show itself is crazy. But it's gonna take you probably about 4 or 5 episodes
Yes.
Yeah.
before the story really gets going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
once it gets going, and you find out what's actually what actually happened to her,
Yeah.
because you get that answer.
Okay.
But when you get that answer, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Say,
Like you will
okay.
literally stare at your TV, kind of dumbfounded for a minute.
Okay.
But it's gonna
Okay,
take it, man.
cool.
You gotta hang with it.
Yeah.
You gotta hang
Yeah.
with it. 'Cause if not,
You know what did me like exactly like that? Like you had to hang with it, and then I really got into it, and that was when I first started playing those what's those games with where the dude connects himself to the Oculus, and he goes into a virtual world, and they have all different ones. Like one he's at sea, one he's a pirate, one he's like a Templar. You play it too, Los.
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed games.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So the first time I played
I'm in
the
Valhalla
Assassin's
right now.
Creed game, right? First time I played one, it's really it's this open world type thing, and you have to. I mean, you can fast travel, but I didn't know that the first time I was playing. So when I'm going from like one side of the country
map
to the other side of the map, I'm on a horse.
Yeah.
And you literally gotta ride that, like whatever it would be, you have to really ride that.
That
You know,
distance.
that distance.
If there's a road that takes you.
If there's a road that takes you, so in between scenes, when you had to do all of that shit, it just kind of, I started getting bored.
Right.
So I stopped. Then about a month later, I come back, try it again. I get bored again. So it took me like 4 tries, and the 4th time, I just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna pass this part up, keep playing." And then I actually started liking it because the game started getting more intense.
You
It
started
started
learning
getting more
fast travel.
fun.
You
Yeah, I
gotta
learned
find
fast
locations.
travel and all of that stuff.
My
Yeah.
shit is.
Then it excellent game.
With some
Yeah,
games,
my
it
shit
is a
far
matter
from
of
it.
progression.
Mhm.
Like for me, that's how it was when I first started playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
I got on it a few times and would play a little bit, but then I'd see like dudes with all this cool stuff, and I'd be like, "Oh, I don't have none of that cool shit,"
Yeah.
and you get a little discouraged. But then I kept going back to it, and eventually my character started leveling up. I got some cool shit, and I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
I got some armor. I can
Yeah.
kill some shit.
Yeah.
Okay." And then next thing you know, as you progress, then I got to certain levels where I was starting to get, different mounts and shit like that. And by the time you get your first flying mount, you get a dragon or whatever it might be, and you think you the shit,
Right.
Because you're like, I'm on a fucking dragon.
Yeah.
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 This is good.
Yeah.
So now you're not the noob sitting in the middle of Stormwind. Everybody else is like, oh, he got a dragon. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's like GTA. You start off as a thug. Somebody hands you a gun, and that's it. Now my dude is a millionaire. I got businesses. I got all kind of shit. But at first, it's rough because all you got is guns. So you better go fend for yourself.
My
Start
shit is
killing mugs.
You know what? When you think about it, it's like that in just about every game you play. You know what I'm saying?
That's my shit. Far Cry.
Any type of action adventure game, shit like that. Yeah.
Far Cry is my shit.
I'm good, man, because too much smoking and stuff to irritate my throat.
Say what?
Yeah, if like Far Cry is my shit.
I love Far Cry. Yeah.
Far Cry 3, that's what got me to first person.
Yeah.
Because the way the story started off, it was pretty much foreign, white boys and like, oh, we going to party over in this island, and then ended up in slave trade.
Low.
And then with the way they're going, like revolutionary shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude, I like this.
That's pretty much what you said. Every game, you gotta level up at
Yeah.
first. You just
Yeah.
gotta hang with it first. Don't get your ass kicked the whole lot.
Right.
Yeah.
But the
Right.
more you go and do the missions that are for your level,
Right.
you start making money, start getting guns, you start
Yeah.
realizing that, oh, I can kill them niggas and take their guns?
Right.
Oh, shit.
Right.
Instead of running, I'm gonna kill them, take all your guns. I got all these guns now. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's how they all are. You just gotta deal with it. And that's
It's the ones that you start playing that somehow appeal to you on a level that make you go, okay, I want to progress in this.
Right.
right.
I want to go ahead and get these next few levels and see
Right.
what happens. Yeah, I might be sucking right now, but give me a minute. I'm gonna shoot all y'all niggas. I'm gonna shoot all.
Yeah,
The
right.
first time I did GTA online, I got robbed. I'm like, fuck y'all niggas. As soon as I stepped out, I got shot. I'm like, wow.
Nigga did a run by shooting them.
Wow.
That's because
Right?
you made your character. You made your character look like a suck ass buster. That's why.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of Far Cry, you know what else was a really, really dope game, man?
What's that?
It's not Left Behind, but what was the name of it?
Dude, I can. Don't say Legacy of Kain.
No. Well, yes, that's a good game too, but no, it's just like Far Cry. It's that type of game. The Last of Us.
Oh, the very first game.
Hey, man.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I was emotional on that shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, especially when your boy got killed.
Yeah, I was emotional. Like,
Check.
wow.
So I started out, my daughter was playing part 2, right? Because she had already beat part 1. So she was playing part 2. And I started playing part 2 when I saw her playing it. Because I was like, hey, man, that's kind of dope. I like that.
Yeah.
So I started playing it. I got halfway through part 2. And she was like, Daddy, you like that, huh? I was like, yeah. She was like, okay, bet. Go stop playing and
go
play
play
part
one.
1.
Part
So I was
one.
like, okay. She said, because you know how you went to the storyline?
And it
I
had
was
a
like, yeah.
DLC
She
to
said,
it. Yeah.
the first one is going to explain how you got there and explain everything so you'll know what you're looking at.
That was
I was like,
brilliant.
bet. So I
That
went
was
back
brilliant.
and I played part 1, and part 1 was off.
It was brilliant.
Chain,
That was
dog.
a brilliant story.
That
didn't-
game,
Last of Us?
The Last
Last
of
of
Us.
I didn't play part 1, but I watched my kids play it.
Yeah.
They played it, like 3 of my kids actually played through it multiple
Yeah.
times because
Yeah.
they got all the different
Yeah.
variations and stuff.
Up with this shit. So I
Yeah,
wasn't-
yeah. So they all played it, and so I got to watch it.
Yeah.
And it's like watching a goddamn
It
movie.
is, man.
It really
It's
is
just like
a
watching a movie.
Yeah. So that game, even as a spectator, was entertaining. So I can imagine
Bruh.
being
Part
a
two,
damn
Say, man,
playing it.
some of the scenes, some of the fight scenes in there, and when I say fight scenes, you're living in a zombied out world, right?
yeah.
40
So,
years and
yeah, you
40
know what I'm
years
saying?
Of zombies.
And
Well,
there
fungus.
are times when you're getting attacked by a swarm of zombies, and it feels like there's no way you're gonna get out of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they dropping from the ceiling, they busting through the windows, they coming up the stairs, like all over the place, and it's crazy. But of course, you know, after you play so long, you can get all these different type of weapons, and you can construct different weapons and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Because I remember watching them make like Molotovs.
Yeah, exactly.
You just gotta gather the components.
It's a really dope. The storyline.
The story.
Hey man,
I love games. But
there's this one part in the game where you're trying to sneak through this part of this little town so you can get to where you need to go to get away, right? Because not only are you having to dodge all of the stray zombies, but it's people out there trying to kill you.
Cops and everyone.
So you sneaking through the grass and you sneaking through houses. They got dogs. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure out how to kill shit without being seen and heard. You crawling under houses. You crawling under cars and shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Dog, it's
almost like the Walking Dead type.
yeah,
shit.
man. So you in cars going through shit. You know, like you going through trees and bouncing over shit, and it's zombies trying to get at you through the window, and you shooting them and shit. Yo, man, it's off the chain. That game is lovely, dog.
And they actually made some awards because of the storyline and music, and it was well done.
Yeah,
well done.
It was.
And then I played part 2, and I'm like, fuck this game, because one of my favorite characters was like, fuck this game.
Yeah.
That's how emotional I was about
that game, man. Hey, man, they kill people off in that game. They kill people, like important people that you think are gonna last to the end.
It's like a Game of Thrones kind of situation.
Right. Or like the first few seasons of fucking Walking Dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So I think we can go ahead and call it a night, man. I appreciate y'all for being here. You know what I'm saying? These are the daily smoke sessions. And check it out. I want to give another shout out to HyLyfe Smoke Shop. Please, y'all, go by there, grab something, and tell them that the Daily Smoke sent you.
Yeah, for sure.
As long as you tell them the Daily Smoke sent you, no matter what you buy, you get 15% off. All right? That's HyLyfe, spelled HY-LYFE Smoke Shop. HyLyfe Smoke Shop, and it's located at 3802 Cartwright Road, Suite 104. That's in Missouri City. It's 77459. I'm going to give you that address one more time. 3802 Cartwright Road, Suite 104, Missouri City, 77459. HyLyfe Smoke Shop. Y'all check it out, man.
Yeah.
We tested 2 of their products, 2 of their CDB products, and they got 8 points out of 10.
Yes,
I give them 8.
Sure.
He gave them 8. It's unanimous. Good shit, good people, and we appreciate y'all for being here, man. Y'all check us out tomorrow at 7 p.m. Same bat time, same bat channel. And then be there for Wednesdays live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this will be airing tomorrow. Don't forget, if you haven't already, go to YouTube, type in The Daily Smoke. That's THA today. Because it's because it's after midnight. Type in The Daily Smoke. That's THA on YouTube. Go straight to the YouTube page and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like and share. And make sure y'all don't forget, it is every Monday and Wednesday live, but Tuesdays and Thursdays
we bringing you
the smoke sessions. So y'all make sure y'all tap in for real, man. And we love y'all. And I am your boy Big Ruck.
My brother Jam.
And I'm your boy Bishop, and behind the camera,
Brother Los.
We got Los the Ghost on the cams, and we are the Daily Smoke.
Peace.
We are out.